All right, Ty, welcome to Delta Downs.
Well, thank you very much.
How did you get here? Tell us your path to Vinton, Louisiana.
Path to Vinton, Louisiana. I started this winter over at the fairgrounds. And things kind of a little slow over there. And then on the advice of my buddy Kent Knudsen, assistant for Robertino Diodoro, and Marcus Guidry, they called and asked if I'd be interested in coming over to Delta. So I thought, well, we'll start the new year in a new spot and let's get the ball rolling early.
Yep. I just watched you out there working a horse for Riley Grudzi and just met her today.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting, huh? You're networking, learning new people?
Yeah. Me and Marcus walked around this morning. We met a lot of new people, which is always good. We wanted to do that early this morning. Met Riley, and she actually put us on one before I even got here.
Oh, really?
So I told Marcus, I said, hey, we need to go see this girl. And, she wins races, and she seems like a very good horsewoman. So met up with her this morning. She had us work one, and horse worked very well, and hoping to do some business with her because she wins races.
Yeah, I saw you out on the track with Cuckoo Kenya, a 5-year-old, and you look pretty good out there. How was the track?
Yeah, track. This is my first time over the track. It seemed really nice. Really enjoy it. Good surface, good track. Really wanted to get familiar with it, so I actually worked a couple, jogged some horses this morning. Just trying to get familiar with it. It's been a while since I rode a bull ring. Last one was in Tulsa, so.
Oh wow, Fair Meadows.
Yeah, Fair Meadows at Tulsa, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
So needed to refamiliarize a little bit, but we did, and horse worked really good though.
Good. Well, Riley's a very young trainer, 19, but very successful at her age. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Tell me about your history. Where'd you come from? Where'd you start riding?
I'm originally from Kansas. I started, rode my first race at Remington Park in Oklahoma City.
I know it well.
yeah, that's kind of my second home. Will Rogers, Remington. Then I spent some time in Iowa and Southern California as well. I rode for Art Sherman primarily in Southern California when I had the bug.
Get to see California Chrome?
Actually I did. It was the year that California Chrome came back off of his big layoff. In the barn with him every day. And
nice.
What an experience that was. He's an ornery little sucker when you first meet him, but after that, if you give him some mints, he'll be your best friend.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So you going to be here the rest of the meet?
Yep, we're going to be here the rest of the meet. Looking forward to drumming up some good business. There's kind of some people that I know here and there, that stable here, so looking to really build some solid business and, like I said, just get the ball rolling early and start the year off right.
Yeah, Marcus is a really good agent, so hopefully have a successful turn here. What do you do after Delta's over? What about the rest of your year?
Well, we're going to kind of take it one step at a time right now. We're starting here, and we're going to see how things go. Obviously, we're hoping for the best, but, there's a couple different options right now, but we're just going to see what direction it goes in.
Yeah, so you just got it. Today's your first day, right?
Today is the first day here, yeah.
Wow. You talk about diving in the deep end right off the bat, huh? But you're out on the track.
Yeah,
Things couldn't start faster, could it?
Well, and I want it to be this way.
Yeah.
Like I said, me and Marcus, we actually got out here about 5:45.
Yeah.
We started getting on the track at 7. Like I said, jogged a couple, and it was a successful morning. It's everything you want in the first morning. Busy, on the track, meeting people, shaking hands. Just doing it all.
Now, fans are watching here this week. You've got a few mounts already, right?
Yeah, we got a few mounts. Like I said, we got one for Riley, one for Robertino, one for Sam, bro, and a couple others. So we're looking forward to a good first week here.
Well, I know you're testing the waters of Delta. What are your long-term goals? I mean, you're a young guy, so what do you look to do 10 years down the road?
A lot of people talk about, they want to win the Derby or win the Breeders' Cup and this and that. And obviously that's the big goal for every jockey. But kind of my goal is I want to call someplace home. I want to build steady business somewhere and just be successful and win races.
But you love to ride horses, right? That's a common denominator.
I mean, we grew up on a ranch. My uncle was a jockey. He rode quarter horses for a lot of years. And then he went on to break thoroughbreds in Ocala. He broke Silver Charm, Real Quiet, Silver Bullet Day. My uncle broke those horses as babies. So riding horses has always been in the family, and that's all that I wanted to do, and that's all we really know. We're not much good at anything else.
Well, that's a question. Around here, jockeys have nicknames. I love nicknames. You got one or no?
Yeah, I got one that I got in Southern California, Bow Tie.
Bow Tie. All right, I love it. Where'd that come from? How'd they come up with that?
Well, a friend of mine out there who at the time was an assistant for Richard Baltus, his name's David Mia, and his daughter Skyla. I met her, and the way that she would remember my name, she was only about 3 or 4 at the time.
Yeah.
And the way that she would remember my name was Bow Tie.
Yeah.
Well, we were going through the tunnel at Santa Anita, and she hollered at me, and Tyler Bays and a couple other guys were behind me, and she yelled, "Go bow tie!" And
Stuck
so
from that,
since
huh?
then, it's stuck. I've been called a lot worse, so
Yeah.
that's one of the better things that stuck.
You'll take bow tie.
I'll take bow tie.
So when you go to a formal affair, do you wear a bow tie?
You know, ironically, I've never worn one.
There you go.
Mainly
Well,
because I don't know how to tie one.
there you go. We'll get you a clip on, okay?
Yeah, you know, clip-ons work.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Delta Downs. Good luck. Stay safe, and glad to see you here.
I really appreciate it. Looking forward to doing as best as we can, and glad to meet everybody.